Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss a new chapter, that is chapter number 5, agriculture. You know very well that agriculture means farming. Agriculture depends upon the soil, climatic condition, land pattern, and the place also. In the previous chapter, we have read about the importance of various resources like land, soil, water, plants, etc. In chapter 2 and 3, we have discussed the resources, natural resources like land, soil, water, plants, etc. In this chapter, we will study about agriculture and its importance for mankind. What is the agriculture and what is its importance for mankind? Agriculture provides food, not only food grains, but also different things which supports for our existence and which provide also food grains, everything for our life. We know food is the basic requirement of human beings for their survival. Without food, water and air, we cannot exist or live. That's why food is the basic requirement of human beings. This requirement of food has led to the development of agriculture. This requirement of food means we require food and we get the food from the agriculture. Earlier, human beings were dependent upon food gathering. You know very well the early man, how they are also living in the forest. They also roam from one place to another place in the forest for food. They also collect the nuts, fruits, roots. But at that time they are not the food gatherer. And because they gathering the food and they collect the food from the forest, because they totally depend upon the forest. Not only food, but also hunting the animals, fishing from the lakes, ponds for their survival. Gradually they started growing crops along the river valleys. Gradually they growing crops along the river valleys, means they settled their permanent life near the bank of a river because they could easily get the water. Because water is necessary for agriculture and household activities, which lead to the beginning of agriculture. Whenever they also settled near the bank of a river, this permanent settlement near the bank of a river provide the water and which help them for agriculture. Then gradually they lead a settled life. And also it helped ancient civilization to flourish along the river valleys. For that cause, the ancient civilizations in our country also started along the river valleys. In our country, there was a civilization, that is the Harappa and Mohenjo-daro civilization. And near the bank of a river, Sindh, Indus Valley civilization. In another country, you will find the Greek civilization, Egyptian civilization, like this. And these civilizations also existed near the bank of rivers. Then meaning of agriculture. Agriculture means cultivation of land. Commonly we know that agriculture means to cultivate land. We also cultivate the land to produce food grains and other things also. But in wider terms, agriculture is the science and art of raising crops, rearing of livestock, forestry and fishing. In wider terms, the meaning of agriculture also increase Not only the raising crops, means the science and art of raising crops, then along with the rearing of livestock, means to domesticate the animals like cow, sheep, buffalo, horse, and forestry and also fishing. Forestry and fishing. These things, dairy farming, poultry farming, these things also included in the agriculture. Then importance of agriculture. What is the importance of agriculture? And why we need agriculture? Most of the population of the world still depends on agriculture for its livelihood. In many parts of our world, most of the population fully depend upon agriculture, because agriculture, farming is the main occupation of the people in developing countries. In developing countries, farming is the main occupation of the people, because most of the people, near about 60%, 70% people also depend upon agriculture. It is the major occupation of people in the developing countries. Major occupation. Not only agriculture means farming. After that, agriculture in the wider sense included many things. Means raising of crops, rearing of livestock, fishing, dairy farming, poultry farming, forestry, all things also included in agriculture. That's why agriculture also major occupation of most of the people in the world. And in mostly developing countries, agriculture is the major occupation. Hence, it is the backbone of our country's economic development. Agriculture provides the economic supplies. That's why agriculture is the backbone of our country's economic development. Agriculture not only supplies food to the people, but also create a huge market for tractors, threshers, harvesters, fertilizers, pesticide and insecticide and other industrial products also. In a wider term, agriculture not only supply the food for the people, but also create a huge market. Means many industries also flourished due to the agriculture, like the fertilizer industry, modern farming industry, farming equipment industries, pesticides, insecticides, these things also. It helps in providing employment. By agriculture, most of the people also employed. That's why it also helped in employment and eradicating poverty, enhancing trade and earning foreign exchange. By exporting the surplus food grains to other country, we also earn the foreign exchange. And in this way, agriculture also plays an important role in strengthening global relations by encouraging international trade of agricultural products. Agriculture also plays an important role in strengthening global relations. Through agriculture, we create the huge market. Means many industries also depend upon agricultural product, and many industrial things also supplied the tools, fertilizers, pesticide, insecticide to the agriculture. That's why through agriculture we also earn the foreign exchange. By exporting and importing the agricultural product, we also keep the relation with the other countries. It means to create a global relation, trade, commerce, everything through agriculture. Then factors affecting agriculture. What are the factors also affecting the agriculture? Please hear. Agricultural development is possible only in certain regions of the world. Not in all regions of the world agriculture is possible. Means in some certain regions. And is it possible in the ocean, yeah, in the mountain peak of the Himalayas, it is not possible. That's why agriculture is possible in some certain region or certain places. And it is influenced by the various physical and economic factors. Physical and economic factors also help the agriculture. What are the physical factors? Please hear, physical or geographical factors. In the physical factors or geographical factors, you will find relief, climate, soil. These things also necessary or affecting the agriculture. Relief means the land pattern. Plains are more suitable for agriculture than the highlands. It is common thing. In the plain areas, agriculture is also suitable than the highlands, means in mountainous areas. Plains are more suitable for agriculture than the highlands. Density of a population is generally high in plain areas. For that cause, in our country, in the northern plain area, that is the densely populated, and in northern plain area, much more production also produced through agriculture, northern plain area. This helps in providing cheap labor and market for farm product. In plain areas, due to the densely populated in the plain areas, it also provide the cheap labor, means labor is cheap, and for farm product. Moreover, it becomes easier to use modern equipment. We also use the modern equipment in the plain areas easily. And on plain regions, whereas it is difficult to use machines on rugged topography, the river basin and the deltas are more suitable for agriculture than mountainous regions. The river basins and the deltas are more suitable. That's why the earliest civilization also flourished near the river bank, because they could easily get the river water for their agriculture. And more, for that cause in the northern plain, on the plain areas, many more rivers also flows. And it is possible the farmers to get easily water from the river, and also the canals also joining to river also, like this. Then climate. Agriculture is highly sensitive to climatic variability. Agriculture also depends upon the climate, and the climatic variability also affect the agriculture. Each crop has its own requirement for temperature and rainfall. Each crop, for different crop, the temperature is also different and the rainfall is also different. That is why the variation in climatic conditions supports different crops pattern. Variation of temperature and climatic condition also support the variation of the agriculture. For example, wheat is a crop of a temperate region. Temperate region means not too much cold, not too much hot. Wheat is a crop of a temperate region, and rice grows well in a tropical region, because for the rice crop too much temperature is also necessary, and for the wheat crop less temperature is necessary. And according growing season is long in equatorial and tropical regions as compared to the same in the temperate region. Growing season is long in equatorial and tropical region as compared to the same in temperate region. Temperate region, the growing season is very short. If you compare with the growing season with the tropical region or equatorial region, in the equatorial region and the tropical region, the growing season is long than the temperate region. Then soil. Soil rich in minerals and organic matter support the agriculture. You know very well that there are different types of soil. Black soil, clay soil, alluvial soil, loamy soil, sandy soil, so many kinds of soil. Different kinds of soil also necessary for the different kind of crops. And the soil which is full of rich minerals and organic matter, they also support the agriculture. Means the soil which is fertility, the power of fertility is more, then it also produce much more. Chemical composition has its own fertility of a soil differ from place to place, which leads to variation in soil type. Chemical composition and the fertility of a soil differ from place to place, which leads to the variation in soil type. Due to the chemical composition, fertility in the place to place, the variation of a soil also differ. Each crop has its own requirement of a soil. For a specific crop, the specific soil is necessary. All soil is not fit for one crop. Okay, for that cause, each soil or each crop has its own requirement of a soil. According to the soil type, a large variety of a crop are grown in different parts of the world. Alluvial soil and black soil are the most fertile soil for agriculture. Alluvial soil and black soil are the most fertile soil for agriculture. Okay, then economic factors. How the economic factor also affect the agriculture. In economic factors, you will find the size of a land holding, labor, capital. The size of a farm affect the agricultural pattern and the yield per unit hectare. If the size of a land is much more, then it will also produce much more. If the size of a land is small, then we also produce less. That's why size of a farm or land also affect the production of agriculture. In the densely populated areas of the developing countries, the farm size is generally very small due to growing rural population and the law of succession. Due to densely populated countries, in the developing countries, the farm size is generally small, and due to the growing rural population and the law of succession means suppose one father having 4 sons. After the death of father, the land also divided into 4 parts. That's why the size of a land also divided 4 parts. Means the size of a land became small. And due to the small size of a land, the production also decreases. And which leads to the fragmentation of a land, the small fields are mostly not economical. Then labor. The availability of a labor has great influence on cropping pattern of a region. The availability of a labor. That's why in developing countries and densely populated areas, we also get the cheap labor. And the labor requirement varies with different crops. Labor requirement also vary in the different crops also. In many parts of India, seasonal unemployment exists in rural areas. Seasonal unemployment means the laborers, they also work 3 or 4 months or 5 months in the field. Then after the rest of the year, they also sit. They sit idle in the house because they could not get the work. That is known as the seasonal unemployment. Whereas during the period of sowing and harvesting, there could be shortage of labor. The farmers of Punjab greatly depend on migrant laborers for growing wheat and rice crop. The farmers of Punjab, they also fully depend upon the migrant laborers, mostly Jharkhand, Bihar, because there they could not get the labor at the time of harvesting and also sowing the wheat. Then capital. All agricultural input like the HYV seeds. HYV means a high yielding variety of seeds. Means of irrigation, fertilizer, pesticide, hiring labor, machines, land lease, fodder, fuel, power and veterinary service require capital. For agriculture, we also need capital. Capital means money. Because we need the HYV seeds, irrigation, fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides, land, labor also necessary. Machines means tractor, thresher, harvester also necessary for plowing, cutting, sowing, and fuel also, fodder, all things necessary for agriculture. That's why all things necessary money. We need money for these things. That's why capital is also necessary. The cultivation of a commercial crop using new technologies. Nowadays, the increasing of a commercial crops, because the commercial crops also giving much more production and also more profit. For that cause nowadays the people, but the farmers also depend on the commercial crops. And these commercial crops using new technology require more capital than required in the traditional way of cultivation. Okay. These commercial crops using new technologies require more capital than required in the traditional way of cultivation. Okay, thank you. The next part we will discuss in the next period. Thank you. Have a good day, students.